yeah, TLDR is Avernus sucks. So you guys, after you re-outfit some of the vehicles, also your Hell Rider now or Devil's Ride has scythe blades, a scythe blade on the side that you can operate.
Cool.
So that's kind of neat. It should be on the sheet now. It's a bit of a
it's a baby one.
It's a smaller version, right? Because you're in a smaller vehicle, but it was able to like be attached to it.
Cool.
My chat wanted you to be able to do something, so you can thank them.
Hey, it was pretty cool. I think just being on a motorcycle is neat.
Yeah.
So we drove. God, it's weird to say in a D&D game. We drove our vehicles across the blasted landscape of Avernus, where you can see some of the like actual landmarks are labeled now, including the Sundered Chains and the Stygian Dock. Stygian Dock being this giant metal platform where Zariel's many floating fortresses come in for servicing and to absorb souls from the river Styx. There you met the mechanic, who I cannot remember for the life of me right now, but is likely important.
Email me for notes.
Yeah, I don't have those in front of me. I have what's going to happen in front of me.
That's fair.
And yeah, you help him out by going down in a bathysphere to suck up souls from the bottom, and then demons attacked. And it was a little touch and go for a bit. We kind of thought the bathysphere might be lost at the bottom of the river Styx for a while, and those that needed to breathe would probably end up dead. But it was successful. And
She almost died.
Yeah, and Hugo got to utilize his new gun.
I did.
Which was pretty exciting.
It was.
Yeah, but you were able to successfully get a bunch of souls for them, and they let you cross. Basically, they ferried you across the river Styx with your machines. So that was kind of the cost of doing business with them. Not all in all, not a bad bunch of devils, considering. Didn't even make you sign away your souls, so that's pretty good. And then headed north to Haruman's Hill. Haruman's Hill is,
Where mistakes were made.
Yeah. Wrought iron trees line a trail that leads to a summit of a steep hill. Anguished knights are impaled on the tree's metal branches, their bodies writhing in torment as bloated Sturges feast on their blood. V, in perfect character, rushed over to help one of these people without having any idea why they were here, and then the party became instantaneously the ire of all of the Sturges. It didn't go so well, but
it was a lot more
fine.
than I was thinking.
Yes, there are flocks on flocks of Sturges here, feasting on the free blood of those impaled on the iron trees. Having successfully saved the man, V then mercifully killed him.
His eyes were cut off, and all of it, he was just in torture for X amount of years, okay?
You go through the body outside of the vehicles, and it was still a feast for the Sturges.
Well, I wasn't going to keep it in there.
We ended
Space economy, Joel. Come on.
We ended with summiting Haruman's Hill, and being at the top, there is an elf warrior impaled to the largest of the iron trees at the top of the hill. Sturges swarm back and forth from his body, seemingly injecting him with the blood of the people from the other trees. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's the down and dirty of it. So that's where we find ourselves. You all standing amidst the hundreds of iron trees lining this pathway, Sturges bloated with blood flying through the air that land on this elven man at the top of the hill and inject him with blood.
And Lulu is a mental state of
She's not doing
mush.
that. She did come with you up to this part though, so she's here.
Okay.
She's with you.
She's
yeah.
Not doing good.
But she's definitely seen better mental days.
I mean, we all could be doing a bit better, I think. You know?
She
Let's
needs
not
a
make it
mental health
only
day.
about Lulu.
So, what do you want to do?
So, those things, they're feeding on the rest of the victims, and it looks like they're injecting that one with whatever they're drawing.
Well, perhaps this is. I noticed we haven't really mused this over, which is somewhat surprising, but perhaps that is Haruman. He certainly seems to be atop, perhaps, his self-titled hill.
That would make sense, but he's nailed there.
Yes.
Lulu, from her perch on Francis's head. Oh, no. No, that's not Haruman. That's, Yander Sunstar. Oh. I remember him now. And as she remembers, the map of Avernus speaks to you. Yeah,
Yo, what's up
this
with
is
me?
a thing.
The map.
This is a thing.
I'm the map.
Behold!
That's what I was thinking.
Zariel's dog crucified those who betrayed his mistress in battle. The cartographer.
Good God, Barnabas, I didn't know you voiced the map. That's incredible.
No, that was a little bit different than my voice, but I can understand how you might become a little confused.
I'm sorry, that... is the map evident to the point where that came from it? Or are we just hearing a disembodied
I think it's like
voice?
really, like, it's probably like sticking out of a pack
Muffled
somewhere.
from someone's back.
Yeah, yeah. You go, whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't know it could speak. There's so many things that can speak that shouldn't be able to speak here.
I mean, yes, we met quite a few inanimate. I feel like I should be surprised, but at this point, I'm somewhat not. Hello, Mr. Map. Does it respond, or
No.
was it just sort of announcing? Where,
No.
It's like a GPS, I guess.
Well, Lulu, I'm sorry to be so pragmatic, but one thing that sticks out in my mind is this Yander. Is he a good sort, or is he perhaps somebody we shouldn't trust?
He's, one we should probably just pity.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I need to think more about where the Citadel is. I was wrong. And she, like, hides herself amongst Francis's things.
Joel, can I take a look at Yander? Not close up, but I mean
Yeah.
sort of from where we are. I'm trying to judge. Is he in sort of more of a more of a good state than the other peoples we've seen? Because he's getting these infusions, if you like.
Go ahead and roll me a perception for specifics, but yes, you'll have
Sure.
a base value of things that you'll gather here just by looking at him.
Sure thing. Let me just. Sorry, my sheet has to be reloaded. That is a. Sorry, I'm trying to reload my sheet.
Okay, Roll20 has been giving me shit for 3 days
Yeah,
straight,
it's-
and I am
My
upset.
sheet loads and then nothing's clickable,
Uh-huh.
but I think it's
Yep,
working.
and I am upset.
22. There you go.
Mhm. Why, yes. He does seem to be in much better condition than the rest of the people, though he is impaled on a tree. You note that for every puncture wound one of those Sturges leaves, it quickly heals itself over. You also watch as the spikes that are driven through his body, his skin, tries to heal the locations that he's been punctured in.
I mean, I would relay sort of what I can see to the group and just say, he appears to be healing somewhat miraculously. Perhaps he may be of use to us were we to free him, although I'm not pretending that it may not bring trouble down upon us again.
I don't think we should. Didn't Barnabas say that Zariel put the people here on the hill, and if we were to remove them, it would very much anger her?
I mean, we already removed one, unfortunately.
We already did, yes. And also,
But that was just a lowly one guy regular. This guy seems quite important.
but is Zariel somebody that we want to keep on side? I'll sort of throw a sideways glance at Lulu when I say that. Given what we're witnessing here, if this man is in a functioning state, lo behold me to be the moral compass of the party, but I don't believe that we should leave him there where he's able to function elsewhere.
Well, maybe we should see if he can talk to us.
Probably a good idea. If he says, "Let me down and I'll kill you," I might reconsider my stance.
I wonder if this one did come down, I wonder if the Sturges would drain the rest of them. It might give all of the rest a little bit of relaxation, to not constantly be drained. I wouldn't tell it. I don't know if it's relaxation.
Just gouged on the spikes.
It's
Just
just
they do
it's
seem to be
if they're not
serving
being
that
constantly
purpose.
drained, they don't have anything to go to with
It
the
might
blood.
be a slight
then.
improvement to their circumstances.
Slight improvement.
But yes, I think Cyrus is right. Really, I think we should sort of ascertain his stance on the whole thing before we
His
decide to do
stance.
anything.
Okay, should we go up there then? There's
I
quite
mean,
a lot of Sturges.
I'd look at Lulu when V says that and kind of see if she has anything to add.
She is unsuccessfully, but desperately trying to hide herself amongst Francis and his pack and things. Yeah, it's
like a child behind Francis's leg. Just
a little bit of
Well, I
a...
can't help but feel like a supernatural force has placed us on a battle map. So
No. I really just wanted to show you what this shit looks like.
Jesus.
I don't want.
There he is.
Great.
nice.
Oh, he's really up on there, huh?
Oh, he is up on there.
Well, I suppose we should call out to him, or if he can't speak physically, or we don't want to draw attention to ourselves. I mean, I can speak to him in other ways. What do you think we do?
I think just call outs.
All right then. Well, very well. I'll call out to him. I'll say, Yander, Sunstar, can you hear us?
Watch as his eyes unfocused roll around, flutter open, and he seems to see you all now.
Hello.
I thought I was having a hallucination. Hello. Are you here to get me down?
Well, funny you should say that. It's not off the cards, but we thought we may, well, as I previously mentioned, ascertain your stance. Well,
My
perhaps
stance...
you should explain a little bit as to how you got yourself in this mess. Well, I'm sure you know this is a land of danger and treachery, and, well, we got one of your associates off a tree earlier, and it went quite poorly for us.
Yes.
And him.
Oh, we are here to be punished. So I suppose that makes a little bit of sense. Do you know where you stand? The name of this hill?
Well, Haruman's Hill, I think, which is a confusing name in itself. We know little of Haruman,
A friend of
or
mine.
anything, really.
Or was a friend of mine. We were part of a host of warriors who joined the angel Zariel in her assault on the Nine Hells. I, in my cowardice, panicked and left, fleeing back to Elturel. We betrayed our comrades and sealed the portal behind us. We,
And I'm assuming, given your somewhat place of prominence here, that you may have been the instigator of this desertion.
No, my sin is far greater. We never told anyone of the retreat and betrayal. It's our badge of shame that the Hell Riders, as we came to be known, would wear in secret until we would die. My sin is, well, he looks down at his constantly healing skin and appendages and the blood transfusions he's receiving and looks at you all and says, I am a vampire. And so,
Blood.
I cannot die. Or I thought I can. I set about hunting my own kind, trying to appeal what was Zariel, trying to atone for the sins of my betrayal. It wasn't enough. I faced the sun, threw myself on Lathander's mercy, but he did not hear me. And my soul was condemned to the 9 hells to suffer, here, on this hill, the hill of my friend who I left behind.
Well,
Yes,
that's unfortunate. Sorry, did you say that you were a Hell Rider and a vampire? That seems like somewhat of an unusual combination.
you would think so. But devils are devils, and the vampirism was a bit of a mistake in my youth.
Yes.
So, are you controlling these Sturges to give me more blood?
Oh, no. No, what I wouldn't give for them to stop. What I desire, my new friends, is to die and have my soul be released.
Released to
You think
where?
Hopefully somewhere else. But honestly, I just want off this damn tree.
Do you think most of these people that have been pinned also want release?
I spent a lot of my life hunting them down and sending their souls to Zariel for punishment. I am sure that their torture is something they would like to be freed from.
B gives a big sigh at that point. I'm just hearing that.
I do not feel pain like they do, but I still suffer.
If you were to leave this tree, do you just want to die? You wouldn't do anything differently, or...
I'm not sure what happens if you do remove me from the tree. My body remains, my soul is freed, my payment is enough. Or if it will just magically teleport me back to the tree to suffer even longer.
Well, we did remove someone from one of the trees earlier, actually. He wasn't really in a state to continue being alive, but nothing magical or anything of the sort happened, really. We did get attacked by these little blood beasties.
They are quite vicious, and the bites pinch a bit, but you kind of don't notice them after a while.
Yeah, no, forgive me for being awfully forthright, but were we to get you down off this tree, do you think, to be blunt, would you be able to aid us in any way? We're somewhat on a mission of sorts here, but obviously this is an alien and hostile land to us.
Well, considering I don't know what will happen if I am removed from the tree, perhaps there is some way for me to assist you from up here.
How about information? We're actually looking for a place.
Right? Now, remember, I fled Avernus before being able to explore it much, and then when I died on the material plane, I was pinned here against this tree and have been here since then. So he like kind of
So-
tries to roll his head around. From what I can see, from the top of Haruman's hill, is the extent of my knowledge of the landscape.
Okay. Sorry, I asked.
No,
So,
it's all right.
Hmm.
Truly, I barely feel it anymore. Another Sturge like bites him on the arm and just starts pumping him full of blood.
Oh God.
V's gonna turn to Hugo and be like, "So should we try to help him? What do you think?"
Look, if he is, and he certainly seems to be truly a vampire, I know little of them, but what I have heard and read is, I mean, he could prove to be a formidable ally. I mean, look at how he's healing. None of us can do that. Even Cyrus can't do that. Look at him. He's in the void. Cyrus is gone.
Cyrus is
Dead.
good. Yeah, he's just
Zen
zen.
abs-
Just
Super.
Even Cyrus can't do that, though. And honestly, in this place, with some of the things we've seen and barely survived already, I'm all for formidable allies.
All right. Well, before we do, Yander,
yes.
are you still aligned with Zariel? Are you?
Hard to
still-
say, considering she placed me on this tree to torment me for the rest of eternity, after I attempted to dedicate my life into eradicating my own kind. But I suppose desertion has its punishments.
Okay. Well, we're not exactly in Zariel's greatest graces.
Oh.
So,
Neither am I.
okay.
But you are a strong link to her. I mean, one of our companions already is, but they are somewhat forgetful. You seem to have a little bit of a better recollection of events, and that in itself may prove invaluable.
It's true.
He seems to be considering. Nods. You might be right. But again, my time on this plane was short before being placed on this tree. But I do remember Zariel as she was. The angel of vengeance, sallying forth through the portal to eradicate devil kind. It's quite the first charge. And then they just kept coming. Endless droves of devils. There was no real end. Zariel was content to continue her crusade until it was over. Some of us couldn't stomach the war. It's one thing to fight on the prime material plane, monsters and humanoids and others, and to fight devils who take such cruel glee in rending your friends limb from limb, and then watching them do it over and over again. They had an infinite supply of soldiers pulled directly from the river Styx, whereas we were just the host from Elturel. There was no winning that war.
So I didn't really see why you are being so heavily punished for recognizing that perhaps a little earlier than some others. I say we
Cowardice
bring you
and
down.
abandonment had no place in that army.
Well, I have something to tell you that I don't know how you'll take. We're actually here in Avernus because Elturel was pulled down here. It's here right now.
Ah, that floating speck somewhere to the south? Big iron chains pulling it downwards? You can
Yes.
just about see it. Moves from time to time, but Occasionally, it's in my eye line. Well, it is dear Elturel, then. Unfortunate. I assume there are people still occupying the city.
Yes, many have died, but there are still some there that are holding out hope.
Poor bastards. When they hit the river Styx, they will just become another devil on the plain.
Well,
Okay.
I
So
say
that's-
we get you down, and perhaps you can recuperate, and we can continue our recollections soon. But perhaps the better we all leave this place.
That does sound nice. Though I am rather far up here, and you're rather far down there.
Oh, I've got 20 dexterity. Don't worry about it.
What now?
And if you did eventually want to die, we do have a paladin in our
He's
party,
great at
right,
that.
Tescott? Right, Trescott?
Oh yes, it's me, Trescott.
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'm just watching hockey. Sorry.
Oh my god. Stop. That's not where he is
Perfect.
today, right? That's
No.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so we have a paladin that might be able to help you move on if need be. But for now, let's, I guess, try to get you down.
Right then. It's not like I'm going anywhere.
Right.
All right. Well, is there like a accessible path to
Is there
where
like
he
a
is?
ladder that I can
No, you
use
know,
to
like,
like
is
get
there
up there
useful
and pluck him like
branches?
an apple off the tree?
Yeah, give me 20 minutes, I'll make one.
Yeah, you could do that. So, I mean, yes, there are usable branches. I think the biggest issue is going to be like, okay, there are some rather dangerous and pointy spikes. You are rather dexterous. You can kind of hoist yourself up and with like the assistance of your friends get up to his location probably relatively easily. It's going to be more about solidifying yourself on these blood-slicked iron branches that happen to be covered in spikes.
Well, I would probably use some stuff that I have.
I love the stuff that you have. What is it?
I have a bunch of. I mean, I have a burglar's pack, so I've got a bajillion things in here.
Well, like rope, obviously very useful in this kind of situation.
Yeah, I would pretty much be wrapping it around spikes to like protect hands from it. Not so
Okay.
much to like pull myself up, more to literally wrap it and make it safe as a thing to grab.
Okay. I think
Yeah, I would essentially be doing that as I went up.
roll another perception check for me.
Sure thing. A 9,
A 9?
unfortunately.
Okay. All right.
Francis Spoonhand over here is gonna grab onto them real
Francis
nice.
Spoonhand.
I will keep watch. I'm not that adept at climbing.
So, getting up to him seems to be relatively easy. Go ahead and give me a little acrobatics as you like kind of slowly work your way up, wrapping these spikes
22.
with the rope. You can get up to a level where you can reach him. There is an enormously long center spike that is purposely penetrating him directly through the center. It is about as long as your arms can reach past. So you kind of have to maneuver yourself around, and removing him from these spikes does seem like it's gonna take a bit of effort. Plus, you're like kind of like constantly trying to like bat away some of these Sturges as they continue to land on
I
him.
would just perhaps warn him and say, Yander, there's no way to say this otherwise, other than removing you from this spike is going to suck. I can't imagine that this is going to be particularly comfortable for you.
I kind of got the feeling as he like looks down again at this like 3.5 foot spike protrusion from his chest.
Well, let me know when you're ready, and I'll try to get as secure a grip on it as possible, and essentially haul him off the spike.
So
and, like,
What,
forwards
before
and
that,
out.
actually, as well, Joel, can I say Trescott would go to the base of the tree and be ready to catch anyone
Okay.
who falls off.
Sure.
I'll throw him at
Hauling him off this thing is going to be an athletics check. He is firmly on there. And remember, his body has been healing around these spikes for a
Wait, hang
long
on.
time.
I'll add a knack to it. Oh, that's awful. 10.
Neat.
10
Nice.
one.
total. So you start to slowly extricate him from this spike as carefully as possible. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie. 26.
Good. You know, as like your hand slips on some of the blood that is now pouring out of him as you start to tear his body from the spike, and you realize that it's gonna be slick, and you kind of slip, and you almost puncture yourself on another spike. Able to dexterously avoid that. He is screaming in pain the entire time you remove him from this spike.
It's always sunny in Avernus.
You pull him to the edge and off, and he collapses a bit in your arms. Roll me another athletics check.
Okie dokie. 20.
Nice.
Unnatural 20. I
Yeah,
should say.
you settle like hard onto the large iron branch underneath you here, fortunately not puncturing yourself on any of the other spikes. And he is just in your arms, bleeding everywhere. The Sturges continue to try to fly to him and pump him full of blood. And he looks up at you. He goes, I don't feel so well. But I see this light. And I think I might just go towards it.
Well, hang on for a moment. Is he still visibly? I imagine I'd be able to see if he's sort of on me. Is he still magically healing, or is that stopped?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
And then you watch as he fades to dust in your arms.
Oh.
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 Well.
And you note there's a lot of dust in the air, as every single one of the soldiers pinned to the iron trees, including the one that was killed last time, fade into dust. Their screams fading into the distance. The Sturges seem rather upset with this. And they begin to attack you.
You little cheeky fuck.
See, Lulu, we could
I
have
assume I'm
had
like
a,
over here at this
just-
point.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
How
you're
many?
up
So
on the
are,
tree.
are we
Guy.
talking like? Because if there was like 5 or 6 Sturges to a tree, and there was like hundreds of trees, is there like a swarm, like thousands of
1,
them coming
2,
towards
3.
us?
There seems to be roughly 20.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And you hear this
Around
whinny from a distance.
Oh no.
Ooh, nat 20 on the initiative.
You say a Winnie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a friendly horse.
It's a
like some
friendly
sort of nobody
horse.
is atop it.
I'm sure no one is riding it.
It's more Sturges riding a horse.
We love that I rolled a 7.
We do.
You do?
I do.
Yeah, I was gonna say you do have access to Trescott's thing
I do.
there.
I think I got them both.
Yep,
yeah.
you did. Perfect.
I got 2 12s. Nice.
Nice. And let me get Barnabas on the turn order because you just have a friend forever now. All right, the Sturges go literally last. So
They didn't beat me this time?
they did not.
Oh, ha, 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 ha.
V, what would you like to do?
So, I would first call, the Sturges are attacking and just like try to run up, I would think, to Hugo to help them down first. I think the first thing that V would do would be to try to get Hugo off of that spiky tree
Sure. It is
And-
blood covered and rather precarious.
up top and stuff. And we gotta go. We gotta get into the car.
We gotta get into the car. Okay.
So she would use her help action to try to get Hugo down from there as fast and quickly as possible.
Okay, so you're gonna perform the help action. Got it.
Yep.
Hugo.
Yo.
Yes.
I am going to see. Because I'm like up on a branch a little bit. I'm going to assume that I can see like these sort of Sturges down here.
Yeah, you see them.
I just
Yeah,
go, Hold on, V. I just want to see what this trigger does. And I'm going to swing my gun off my back and fire my lightning round through those three. Because it's 30 feet long and...
I'm sorry, the what now?
The lightning round, yes. My gun can shoot
Isn't that a quiz?
You said it's 30 feet long.
Oh, yeah, that's really fast. Sorry, I didn't realize how big this map is.
Yeah, this is a big one.
Oh, this map is huge.
Yep.
All right, okay.
Yep.
Well, in that case, I suppose I'll just take a normal shot at one of them.
Big tree, big hill.
Okay, I'll just shoot at like this one sort of here on the branch.
Absolutely.
With a regular shot. This is gonna be very normal. That is a 13 to hit, unfortunately.
I don't think the help action counts. I don't know
Not
what the
for
actual
not for that.
Okay.
Unfortunately,
Just for
that will
attacks, okay.
just miss.
Oh,
Your
feels bad.
help action is specifically for like
Getting
getting
down.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair.
I just like to specify a 13 is what happens when I roll a 2 on shooting this thing. Okay, yeah, then I'll sort of grumble to myself and accept V's help and sort of clamber down the tree and just sort of move to the group, I suppose. I'll move over here.
Okay.
Where, Joel, where is the vehicle on this? Because I know we left it. Is it down?
All the way down
was
the
way
hill. So unpictured is the rest of the damn thing.
That's what I just thought about.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah.
The
Okay,
very
well-
small hill of Haruman. It's just this.
Yeah. This is the tiny hill of Haruman. No.
Exactly.
No.
The grassy knoll of Haruman.
All right. I think Bartus looks around and goes, so just stop blasting then.
I think so. I think that's a solid plan.
Right, sounds good. Ah! Just starts firing shit. He rolls a 20 on the closest one here and blasts straight through it. Another bright flash of white hot fire misses and like lances through one of these iron trees. And he will float over this direction. Francis.
I will use sleep again because it was so effective last time. So it's within 20 feet of a point.
20
so if I
feet of a
cast it
point.
here, Joel, I get these 6.
Yes.
And I will roll it.
Yes. Okay.
Sleep. Just level 1. 'Cause I don't think
Whoa,
it's
30.
Ooh.
That is a really high level 1 sleep.
Gee, your
Yeah.
goodness.
That is wow. Okay, they are flying about. Every single one of them will hit the ground and re-wake up, but they all will take
do they
a little
burst
bit of.
up?
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna roll. Let's see.
Mercy.
There's 6 of them here, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On a 5 or a 6, they take damage. So 2 of them will take damage. A d6 for falling. 1, 2. And 2 of them die. Right? So they fall and like get impaled on one of the iron spikes as they're falling.
The two closest. That's good.
Like a NyQuil in the party over here.
Yeah. But the other ones, like, they'll hit the ground and they're going to be prone, right? So they got to get up and it's going to take them half their movement to adjust from there. But they will wake up once they hit the ground.
Okay. Francis will just shuffle back a little bit and end his turn. And then for Trescott, I think he's gonna. He has extra attack, isn't he? I'm not being. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, yes, he does. He
And
has a
he's
bunch
got a
of stuff.
crossbow, so he will just shoot the crossbow twice.
He has his new circlet thing of fire, right? The new thing that we gave him to give him range.
Yeah, that's like a once a day thing.
Oh yeah,
Just
the
so you
circlet
know.
of blasting.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he started blasting.
But yeah, I will save that just in case, and he will just fire the light crossbow twice. So I guess the first shot at the top one here, Joel. That's a 19.
Absolutely.
So there's the damage. So 7 piercing.
Yeah. It's like almost impossible to not kill these things if you actually hit.
Nice. And then I guess the flying one here at the top of the tree, light crossbow again. 8.
Okay. An 8 unfortunately will miss as it goes clattering against the iron.
Oh, curse my butterfingers. And Trescott will
Someone say
then
Butterfinger.
Trescott will then move towards the front of the party and end his turn.
Okay. Absolutely.
All right, I will move alongside Trescott. And I will start firing my sweet laser beams.
Yep.
I'll sunbolt this closest one.
Sure.
13 to hit for
13
10.
will just miss
Awkward.
as it lances into the iron.
I'll use my extra attack. I got 26 that time.
There you go.
That'll work.
That'll do it. Flap.
I'll use a key point to get 2 more shots. I will shoot at this one.
Okay. Nice.
25?
25 will hit.
5 damage.
Plenty.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What if you guys get hit? It's pretty much impossible that they don't die. They're more. It's
Okay.
more about the danger of them being all flocked together.
Gotcha. And then I'll hit like this one, I guess,
Okay.
with my last sunbolt. 15.
Yep. That'll be enough.
Hell yeah, Ted Dablage. And
As
that's my turn.
They die. Lulu remains in Francis's things and is not doing anything. The Sturges, the ones that are on the ground, will spend half their movement getting up, flapping awkwardly, their blood-filled bellies bulging.
Ugh.
And then they're going to do their thing. So,
Are they not sated yet?
no, never.
Greedy Sturges.
Absolutely never. This one actually can make it without doing a dash action. This one will dash. This one has full speed. It's gonna attack the flame skull. Why not? With the dash action. We'll end up over here. 1, 2, 3. They have a 40-foot fly speed, so we'll be able to get to Cyrus and Trescott just like this. So this one here, yep, that one will have to dash this location. And then we have the ones that are up behind. Hello, V. Hello.
I mean,
Hello.
hello.
Okay, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks against Cyrus and 1, 2, 3 against Trescott. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against Cyrus. An 8, a 23, a 14, a 21, and a natural 20.
3 of those hit.
So the 23 is 7 points of piercing damage, and it is attached to you. 21 is 4 points of piercing damage, and it is attached to you. The natural 20 is 9 points of piercing damage, and the creature is attached to you. Against Trescott, 1, 2, 3 attacks. 10, 12, and 24. The 24 will find the mark for 6 points of piercing damage and is attached to him.
Okay.
Against our Flame Skull friend Barnabas at an 18. 5 piercing damage, and will attempt to suck the blood from him. It's not going to go well. There's not much blood to suck. Against V, 1, 2, 3 attacks. 9, 11, 9. None of those will be able to find the mark there. As we get to V's turn at the top of the turn order, the Winnie is closer, and riding in, flying through the air, is a familiar form. Looks a lot like this.
No!
Oh,
Joel!
jeez.
That's not a Sturge.
It is not a Sturge. It is not a Sturge. And it yells out. The man riding the nightmare. Who dares disturb my hill? The traitors were sent to be tortured for eternity. And he's gonna start lancing out with hellfire. You
And
know,
then just fell off. I did.
Yeah, I was like, I did.
It was like that when we got
we
here.
didn't do
Whoa,
anything.
how did I get here?
Yeah. So he is riding in as quickly as possible. You note that he's quite a bit of a ways away at this point. He's just up here to signify that he has arrived. But he will be flying in relatively quickly. At a 90, wow, at 180 feet around. Oh my lord. 180
fast.
feet per round? Jesus. Okay, well, let me... Stop. Roll 20, please. Let me get him on the turn order, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, and then there's this buzzing sound, and it's, like, really weird, but there's, like, something that's over here as well. And it looks like a big-ass wasp.
Oh.
It looks like
Oh,
like this. And it makes a beeline.
You just said it's a wasp, Joel.
Shut up.
Like a beeline,
Towards Lulu.
What?
And is going.
Well, I had such a good turn coming up. I was like, all my plans. And you're
Now,
just like,
V,
let me
you
just
could like
toss
jump from
these
the
things
branch
in.
and ride the hell wasp.
The Hell Wasp rolls a 23 on its strength check here. Lulu is going to attempt to avoid being grabbed. He rolls an 8.
Oh dear.
Lulu is in the clutches of the Hell Wasp.
Ugh, Joel.
What is a wasp gonna want with Lulu? Give it back. Come on.
V, what do you want to do? Wow,
What do you mean? What do I want to do?
the
I wanna do a whole lot of
Narsagon-
other things.
The Narsagon is actually at 7 as well. That's wild.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
I think that V would immediately go get, try to get Lulu. Would V know if she punches it, like she can punch Lulu, like it to make it drop Lulu, or
You can
like if
attempt
she
to
does it,
pull
how-
Lulu
how,
from her
like,
from its
attached?
grasp, right?
like
you can
how
like
attached to Lulu?
how
Like,
attached?
Is it? Yeah, is it like clawing like at her, like claws like inside
I mean,
of?
not in her, but like it has grabbed her, and is it?
Okay, so it's just scooping her right now.
Yeah.
Like, but its hands are not like it's okay. That's what I want to know.
It has not like punctured her in any way yet.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. She would V would try to pull Lulu from her grasp. She would not hit it. She wouldn't risk the chance of missing. She would just try to go for Lulu. As much
Okay.
as Kat doesn't want to do that.
All right.
That's what she would do. So I would like to rip Lulu from this thing's grasp, please.
All right. Roll me an athletics check.
Natural 20. Give me the Lulu. It's mine.
The Hell Wasp rolls a 13. You would have to like rotate around to like go get her.
Okay.
So I mean, you're probably not going to suffer anything from these Sturges,
Yeah,
but
it's
they
like-
will get their attacks of opportunity in.
All right, sure.
You're good. They just like they can't get through your armor.
Yeah.
So you're like on this side and you grab Lulu. You have Lulu here. Roll me a d20.
Okay. 19.
Okay. You're able to extricate her here without cutting her on the razor sharp claws of the Hell Wasp.
That's what I was double checking. Okay. I would look down to her, like, right. I would imagine her like little ears are wrapped around herself. She's probably scared.
Oh yeah, terrified.
Yeah, I would like pull it. All right. Lulu, are you okay? I've got you. No one's gonna get you. Does she respond?
She kind of just whimpers, like she's not in a good place.
Yeah, I know.
She's
totally
not
All
doing well.
All right. I think I would just like kind of hide her, like a little, like if I could put my shield out and then have her,
Okay. Yep.
and I would just like kind of like
You've
face
got
the
the
wasp.
football.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, she had that full on run through people before, a couple
Sure.
episodes ago, so she's good. That will be her turn. Actually, you know what? She's gonna yell out to them. This wasp wants Lulu. I don't know why, but it came right after her. We have to protect her. And that'll be her turn.
Okay. You go.
Okay, how high up is that wasp? But basically, is it in melee range with me?
It had to get down in melee range to grab Lulu from Francis.
Feels bad. All right. Bit of a rock and a hard place. I am going to take the presumed attack of opportunity And I'm gonna move over here.
There's a
There's
a
what?
wasp. There's a wasp on Barnabas. It's a reminder.
There's
Yeah,
a little...
there is.
Okay.
He's fine. He can handle himself. Okay, I'm gonna move there, and now I'm gonna use my lightning round, and I'm gonna shoot it.
There you go.
These Sturges bothering my boys.
So it functions like the
It's basically a
lightning
mini
spell.
lightning bolt.
Yeah. Which is
Yeah.
actually kind of nasty. So what is this?
Yeah, it's
what is
not
this?
as crazy.
What does this look like when you do it?
So
'Cause
I
this is
think when
absolutely
you,
the first time you've seen it.
When
right?
I pull the second trigger near the front, it's basically like all the sort of lightly glowing blue engravings on the weapon V made for me suddenly pretty much like pulse towards the barrel of the gun, and then this stream of energy comes out, and I'm gonna blast it through those. So look at that, beautiful. This
So is
guy
it-
DMs.
You should visit a doctor if it looks like
Yo,
that.
you should be a DM.
I should be a DM. Oh, you're right, dude. I should.
So
You should do this professionally.
all of them along that, which I think is 5, right? I think it's like those 3, then the one south of Cyrus.
I see
They kept the one on
four.
Cyrus.
Cyrus is kind of just hiding one. That's like just
There is
below
one
him.
on Cyrus's end.
There
If you look at
is,
this one
but
here.
like, here's the deal.
That's fine.
If we pick that one, it means it hit. I mean, this hits Cyrus, and then this hits Trescott as well.
Oh god, I have an
See what I'm
opportunity
saying?
to shoot Cyrus. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
No,
So-
do it. Do it.
No. I won't hit this one if I do that. I won't hit these
Correct.
two anyway.
Correct. So you can take the
yeah. I'll
four
take the
here.
safe shot, of
Okay.
course.
Cool.
I like
So
to.
it's a dex save from each of them.
Oh,
and I
that's-
think we
okay.
agreed it was like, because remember this is the annoying thing that isn't specified, right?
I rolled a
and
23, a 19, a 20, and an 18.
Okay, well,
wow.
we'll make it anyway. But
God
they-
damn.
They are going to take half as much of this, so it's 3d8. So
Oh, they're dead anyway.
They're just gonna explode.
they take 10 points of damage. So.
Oh yeah, they just blow up anyways.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't
literally a lightning bolt slams through these guys here.
It's
like-
like jumping on a Capri Sun.
I would like to think that this was what her
Oh, I did put a
V's
roll for
lightning
it.
launcher looked like before it got messed up. So it's like back to it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
origins.
like a well, you remember how it works and how it was
She
built,
used to like
right?
be able to shoot it.
Yeah. And you're like, okay, well, you made a smaller version of it, right? Because it's not the original mechanics.
Yeah.
That's very cool. All right, Hugo.
And just an explosion of blood mist soaks Cyrus and Trescott, and I have a little smile to myself.
Oh,
And then-
you got some
He
in
looks
my
like-
eyes, Hugo.
Hugo, I just watched
Hugo.
these jammies.
Oh my goodness.
I can't really get anywhere else, honestly.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, yeah, I can.
Well, you can. You have plenty of
bonus
movement,
action.
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna dash over here.
Well, so you only
and,
move. Yeah, that's 15. So you've got plenty of movement.
Yeah, I'm going over here, and I'm basically hiding from the sight of the.
Yeah, this guy up here.
fiery god
Yeah.
of war.
You don't want to mess with that dude.
I'm heroically cowering from sight of him, and
All right.
I'll end my turn. Then.
Barnabas is gonna attempt to blast this thing off of his face. He does have disadvantage on doing this, but oh my god, he rolls a 13 and a 12 and will miss
Oh.
Barnabas. I mean,
as
you
like
can't- you can't
rays
aim
of
very well.
rays of
Trying to get-
fire are just like blasting off into the distance. Francis.
It's in his eye socket, okay? Like.
Yeah, he
come
can't
on.
like he can't do anything else.
I mean, I think I'm probably just gonna cast sleep again.
Okay.
So the only thing is that sleep says that they fall unconscious until the spell ends, so it lasts a minute. But if they take damage or someone uses an action to wake them up, then they wake up. So I think if they fall, they're like, unless they take damage from the fall, they don't wake up.
Uh-huh.
And then if they take damage, they're probably just gonna burst open anyway.
Well,
So I will do that. If that's
all right.
okay, Joel.
Yeah, that's fine.
So 25.
So is this one? So it would hit all of the Sturges, all the
preferably,
remaining ones.
Perfectly, yes.
Yeah, if I could do that, Joel, that would be just.
And
too easy.
end the bee and the wasp.
And the wasp, but I suspect he has quite a lot of HP, probably more than 25.
Yeah. So the thing is, this will affect all of the Sturges, but the next HP value higher is over the total amount that sleep can do. So it affects the lowest ones first. So a bunch of them are asleep. Some of them are asleep and still attached to your friends, but they are indeed asleep. And And they're all low enough to the ground here that they're just going to fall to the ground, right? They're not high enough in the air to suffer any fall damage or anything like that because they were all making melee attacks against your friends.
Well, that's pretty pog.
So all of the Sturges are asleep, though some of them are still attached to your friends.
Okay, and then I shall use my bonus action to inspire Cyrus,
Okay?
and then I will just stay where I am, I guess, because I don't want to move away from the wasp. So
Sure.
that ends Francis' turn. Then Trescott shall move away and go towards the wasp, and he will swing with his fucking, was it a silvered longsword or whatever it is? Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on, he's got two, so I assume one is one-handed. There we go. So a 12 on the first hit.
A 12, unfortunately, will like clatter off the rather hard chitinous hide of this creature.
Darn. And then he'll just try again. A 16.
16 will still do the same thing.
Oh, come on, Joel.
I know.
Well then, yeah, I got that will just end Trescott's turn.
Okay. Hell Wasp is rather mad about its prey being taken from it, so it is going to make 2 attacks with its stinger and the sword talons that it has for hands. Against V. The stinger is an 18 to hit, so you have just your shield out, so it clatters off of that there, and a 14 to hit with the talons, so it just clangs and clatters off of you. Okay.
Leave her alone.
Cyrus.
I'm gonna
Aw.
cast the spiel. I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance. They gotta do a
This-
con save, but they're asleep.
Con save is not interrupted by sleep. So
Oh,
like
right.
dexterity
Yeah,
save
dex
would be.
save, yeah.
Con save is just the strength of body. Each creature of choice you see within range must succeed on a con save, take 1d6 radiant damage, 5 feet. So just all of the ones in your immediate area.
Yep.
Okay, so let me roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 6, 20, and 11. For 9 total points of damage there.
Yep.
Half
Only
down,
one
it kills.
survives.
Nope, it kills all of them.
This as a.
Oh, is it a cantrip?
Cantrip. Yeah, it doesn't
okay.
do half.
Okay. So all of them but one die on you.
Coolio.
And this one is still attached to Trescott.
So that was my action. Do I want to bonus action something? Yeah, I'm gonna. That is a bonus action, right? Quickened healing. No, that's an action. Shoot. Is healing hands a bonus action? Dang it! Why are they both actions? Bull crap.
Sorry, I'm getting absolutely terrorized by that.
I was loving it.
Crusader as well. I'm getting more absolutely mobbed.
Let's see. Attack action as bonus. No, I guess I don't really have any bonus actions that I can do. I'm chilling.
Okay. Lulu is in a panic and is literally just hiding. She is taking the dodge action, hiding amongst V's armor. The Sturges
Like,
here.
Dodge is an action and dodge is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm sorry. I did have a bonus action. I'm gonna cast Shield of Fate on myself.
Okay. Sounds
That's
good.
my bad.
Is that why you have a pink dot? Is that what I'm looking at?
No, that's the inspiration.
Oh, okay. There's Shield of Faith. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. The Sturges, the ones that are attached are all asleep, so nothing happens.
Sleepy boys.
Haruman of Haruman's Hill, on his nightmare steed, travels 180 feet closer. He will arrive in the next round.
It hits like a meteor.
Yeah. So don't be in the way when he gets here. V.
I mean, this thing's attacking me in front, but I have Lulu, which is a problem. I'm gonna put her down for like a second, or one of the 6 seconds, just briefly. Just going right near my feet, and then, I am going to punch or lightning launcher the wasp twice.
Okay.
That's an 11.
So you put the shield down?
No, I put Lulu down to my
Okay,
feet.
so she's just on the ground.
Yeah, she's just right there.
Okay, an 11 will miss.
Okay.
A
24?
24 will find the mark.
So for 12 damage?
Lightning damage, right?
Yes. They're both
Okay.
lightning.
Yeah, so does
And then
12
I would-
lightning damage.
Mm-hmm. And then I would like to scoop Lulu back up.
At the
Behind the
cost
shield again.
at the cost of your movement, I guess.
Yes, right? Like that's movement. I didn't.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Yeah, Joel.
Okay.
All right. That's going to be my turn. Yep.
You go.
I am going to. I guess I'll just take a shot at the wasp. Honestly, it's kind of bothering everyone. So yeah, I'll bonus aim at the wasp.
Okay.
As a 24 to hit
It
for
does.
19 piercing
19.
and 7 points of sneak, so 26 damage in total.
Fucking okay.
That's a pretty good roll to be fair.
That is
76.
really, really good.
Yeah, I mean I can't move and I can't do anything else in my turn, but that's what I'll do.
God damn. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I can't do anything else. I'll end my turn though. So.
Barnabas whips around and we watch as like a Sturges is like flapping around on his face, just unconscious and sleeping. Someone get this thing off of me.
Get it off. Barnabas, I believe in you.
Just jiggle Barnabas.
He will use his action to jiggle it off.
Oh. Okay.
Francis.
Joel, I assume I'm not within 5 feet of Lulu.
You are not.
Okay, I will take the attack of opportunity to move
Well,
like
you
that.
would. I don't. Oh. Could you not go through Trescott?
I mean,
It's
could
half
I,
your
Joel?
movement, right? It's half your movement, but you
I
technically.
will
Just
see.
truck
go
him.
there.
Just-
I mean, yeah. So fortunately, again, Trescott is not 5 feet by 5 feet wide.
Okay.
So you
If
can
you're
move
happy-
through him, and we've done. You can move through allies as half movement.
As half movement,
Fine.
but you can still get
Okay.
there.
All right. Okay. So I will. Okay. So then, I mean, it's still okay. Whatever. So I move there, and then I'm going to say to V, "Don't worry, V. I'll get Lulu out of here before the flying thing arrives, and I will cast Dimension Door, taking me and Lulu, if she's willing to go with me. Probably.
Jeez.
I mean,
Moves attached.
I guess we'll probably go like over here.
The cars.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to go
Straight to
too. I don't want to go too far.
You can
but, like,
drive
all
the
way
cars back
down
up here.
I don't think I thought that initially, but we can't, can we? The path.
No, no, it's too much.
I mean, Dimension Door is 300 feet, right?
500 actually.
You could get there because you'd be
but, I mean, the
teleporting
thing is
straight
that-
down the hill.
I don't want to. I don't want to abandon my colleagues. You know?
Ah, okay,
This
interesting.
isn't me
Not
trying
gonna.
to shitlord, just rules question. Do you have to see where you're dimension dooring to?
Nope. You just have
wow.
to like
That's cool.
visualize the location.
How many people can go through the dimension? door?
One,
Just me and
one,
one
and
per-
one,
one
other, or
person.
him and one
Francis
other.
is like Hugo's kitchen. Bye.
Yeah. So on this plane of existence, within 500 feet, if you
Oh,
like,
on
you
this plane of
visual,
existence.
you just like fucking go. Okay. So you want down here amongst the trees?
Yeah, I'm essentially just trying to hide from the Mr. Hill himself.
Mr. Hill. Yes.
Yeah.
Turns out Haruman's last name is actually Hill, hence the hill.
His nickname is Hank. obviously.
Yep.
But that's it. That's all I'll do for now, and I will just end my turn.
Okay, Trescott.
He sells propane and propane accessories.
Oh, stop. Oh my
Trescott
God.
is just gonna go for the wax again.
Okay.
27.
That'll do it.
All right. So here's damage, and I'm pretty sure he will. Well, I guess Trescott does branding smite.
So
Which seems to be the same thing.
Branding
but just
Smite is a
little bit.
spell that takes a bonus action to pre-cast, whereas Smite is just something that happens after you hit, and you can make the decision to smite.
Well, actually, Joel, the text for branding smite says the next time you hit. Oh wait, no. So I was. Oh no, you are right. Sorry, I was trying to be a total smart.
Well, actually, Craig, he's right.
Oh dear.
I do remember
okay,
some
yeah.
of the rules.
All right, so 7 slashing, and then, and where is? Oh, he's got it right there. Perfect.
Get him.
Uh,
For 10
Wow.
total
It's
points of
just-
damage.
Just a slight glow, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Smite! Good thing you get a second one of these.
Yeah, he'll make another attack. For a
20?
non-natural 20.
Yeah, all right.
That does 12 slashing damage.
That'll do it. Takes
Oh.
the Hell Wasp down.
Oh,
Oh, lovely.
it had less health than I thought.
It's an insect. My assumption: high AC, low health. But
All
that's
right,
sweet
well
fighting.
then, I guess Trescott will just move there and then end his turn.
Okay. The Hell Wasp is dead. Cyrus, what do you want to do?
Do I have advantage on attacking something that is attached to me and asleep?
It's neutral, right?
So they are on you and asleep. It's kind of just it's an auto hit because they can't move.
Oh, okay.
It's just really weird to like be punching yourself.
Yeah, no, I was technically it's an unarmed strike, but I was just gonna flavor it. And never mind. That's too brutal for Cyrus. Cyrus wouldn't do that shit. I was gonna say he just like grabs it and squishes it.
I mean, you
But
can.
That's
Nope.
too brutal. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's a little bit too much. I don't know. Oh, then again, like, how else would I? No, screw it. Yeah, I'll just like essentially squeeze it and throw it off of me. Gross.
Okay.
You said it's auto hit, right?
If you're willing to punch at yourself, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're punching yourself. So, like,
Well, I figured that they were big and they like just have their little mosquito
Can you swing a
things
punch
inside,
at
right?
yourself?
can
That's so
you
you're not actually
can you
punching
tickle
yourself.
yourself?
It's punching the big. They're like. I would,
So like
I would
the
think
way
that
that
they're
the
like
way
a
that it is worded is
Pomeranian
that
sized.
you can detach it using your action, but like that's it. There's literally no ruling on what to do with the Sturge while it's attached to you other than remove it. So we kind of just have been playing it as like, yeah, you can attack it if it's attached to yourself. If it's awake, generally that's at disadvantage. But like with this, it's like, okay, you just attack it. It's fine. I'm just talking about the logistics of punching yourself being kind of funny.
Oh, okay, that's fine. It 10 damage it dies.
Yep, one of them is dead. Oh, the last one is dead. Yep,
Yeah.
and he pops
And then
blood all over you.
Oh god damn it.
This little
Uh,
thing is still in you. Just the.
Then
mosquito.
I will use a sweet radiant sunbolt to shoot the Sturge that's annoying Barnabas.
This one is on the ground, so technically it's a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Curses. Well,
Still hits.
19 was the lowest.
They'll
Six
blast
damage.
him out.
All right. And then, oh, those are also on the ground.
Yeah, all the Sturges are asleep and on the ground.
I'm gonna walk up to this one. And as my bonus action, I will use a key point to make an unarmed strike.
One. I don't think you need to use the key point if it's just your bonus action unarmed. Key point is just if
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah,
do
yeah.
flurry.
Yeah. I'll hit
You
this
just get
guy
the
down.
unarmed, and it's an auto hit, so it does 7 damage and he
Cool.
pops.
And more blood. Cool.
Yep.
I don't have prestidigitation on this character. Gross, man.
No, you don't.
And I
Fatal
will
flaw.
pass. Fatal flaw.
Lulu,
Unplayable.
in Francis's arms, goes, why is it always so horrible here?
I think it's because we're on the plane of hell. The devils and demons run this place.
Oh, thank you for your insight, Francis.
Bit sassy from Lulu there. Don't think I like that.
I mean, she did ask.
The man's arrives.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm a tree.
You're a tree. I mean,
Going to arrive in this location, and the nightmare is going to utilize its hooves against Cyrus, which will
they're
miss
attacking?
at a 10.
Straight up attacks?
Yes.
What did you think he was gonna do?
I thought he was gonna come down and be like,
Would
what
you
happened
like
here?
to buy any sundries?
What happened here? Like, he's just like, what?
I think you can probably tell
No, he's
what
just
happened.
straight up going to attack. All right.
And we'll use
Fine.
its terrifying command. Each creature within 60 feet of him, of Haruman, must make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, great. Oh, I'm so good on those.
I'm not a creature. I'm a tree.
I am a tree.
That's a 6.
I got a 16.
24
I-
for Trescott.
Oh, are you in? I
13,
think
but I would like to use my flash of genius
I'm gonna add a D6
for
as well. Go 6. Oh my god.
realizing, hey, you know, I should turn away from this person, and a 6. So it'll be 19.
19. The DC on this
Bam.
is 17.
Shit.
Everyone with below a 17 is frightened of the
Oh, that's fine.
of Haruman, and you can
Oh, was that
remake
anyway?
the
That's
save at the end of your next turn. So I
Don't
believe
worry
that
about
affects
the
Cyrus
points.
and Hugo. Is that
Yep.
right? Okay. Okay, and he's going to make 3 Hellfire Lance attacks. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 2 against Trescott, 1 against Cyrus. The 2 against Trescott are going to be a 13 and a 23. The 23 will find the mark for 8 piercing and 20 fire damage.
Jesus, Joel.
The one against Cyrus is an 18 to hit. I don't know why your AC says 0.9, but
Oh, it should. Oh, I have it as 19/21.
oh, it's actually doing the math for you. So it's 21 currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's less than 1.
So it slams into your magical shield here, and you avoid taking 37 points of damage.
Great.
Sheesh.
We were meant to run.
V, what would you like to do?
I think V would. So just double checking. Francis, how long is sleep? Just.
It's 1 minute.
It's 1 whole minute. Okay. So, yeah, I think V would go up. I think she would, like yell
Punch
out.
the horse.
No, I think she would try to yell out and said, I have the notes. Yander disintegrated and everything else disintegrated with him. We couldn't have put him back up.
He should
wanted
not
to.
have been removed from his punishment, and so you shall be punished in his stead.
Okay, she tried. Okay. At that point, she's gonna punch it. She's gonna punch the horse first.
Punch the
We're
horse.
gonna go the horse first.
Right.
So that is an 8. Of course it is.
Okay.
So, and then she goes again. For a 19.
The 19 will find the mark for 10 points of
10 points
lightning
of-
damage.
Lightning damage. And she's gonna be like right up on that horse. Just
Okay.
there. And then past her.
Okay. Hugo, you are afraid.
Correct.
Means you can't run away, or you can't
No,
go
you
close.
can't
to it.
approach
Disadvantage on
and
attacks,
disadvantage
I
on
can't go
attacks.
close. So, yeah.
Is the frighten on both the horse and the as a whole? Or is it
The Narsagon?
Narsagon? Yes.
What do you mean?
Is Hugo
Am I
frightened
frightened of the
both?
horse or the rider?
The rider.
Or both. The rider.
She could still attack the horse.
I'm gonna shoot the horse.
Yeah.
So while you are within vision of him, your attacks have disadvantage.
Oh.
Like that's
shit.
the fear. Like if you
Okay.
can see him, your attacks have
Yeah,
disadvantage.
yeah. Well, I mean, I'll just steady aim and cancel out the disadvantage.
Okay.
And I'll shoot the rider as well. That is a 24 to hit.
Okay. The
15 points of piercing.
24 will
And
indeed hit.
4 points of sneak.
My question here is, this particular weapon is considered non-magical. Is that correct?
No, because it's imbued by V. It's +1.
Me.
Turns
It's
it magical.
+1. Okay.
Yeah, it transferred from the longbow to the gun.
Yeah,
so
wait,
it's
took
still
the-
magical.
So why does it have a +3 mod?
Because I have archery, which is ranged weapons. It's
Okay.
not bows.
I just want to make sure that that math is all of those additions are the right thing.
Yeah, I checked. That's the thing.
So 19 total points of damage. Okay. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, cool.
He shooty.
Joel shakes his fist angrily.
I was like, Joel, you just did 36
Everyone,
damage
you know
in
what
one
people
attack. I
say in
wanna
the
hear
comments?
it.
They're like, Joel, you must hate your players. Like, you don't realize how fucking overpowered they are. They're like brutally too strong for a lot of these encounters. And it's just like, what do you want me to do? Either the encounter is like nothing, or you throw some really nasty shit at them. I don't know.
Nasty shit.
Right. Thanks, Joel.
I mean,
let's just say,
I
Joel,
never get.
Joel almost just one hit Trescott there.
Trescott has no health. That's not on me.
Yeah.
Trescott has the
Trescott
same
did-
health as I have.
But he's a paladin.
That's true.
Yeah.
He should have more. I think I have the highest health in the party because I've just been taking the average.
Okay, so you've done your
59.
thing. Roll me a charisma saving throw against the fear.
Okey-dokey. That is 16.
Okay. You are still afraid.
Whoops.
Barnabas, up here.
oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, can I Flash of Genius as my reaction to help Hugo? Hugo, you get an extra 1d6, please.
Nice. So 3, so 19.
There you go.
You are no longer afraid.
A thumbs up
Normally,
from
we
being
say those
characters.
things before we arbitrate what
All right.
happens. It's okay.
Well, I already knew the number because you
See,
said
Joel,
the
that's why
number
we're all
earlier.
cheat.
That's
'Cause
not.
we're all cheat. That's why.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
It's true. Barnabas looks at you all and goes, I really only don't breathe fire. I can assure you that will have no effect here. Just gonna float away now. Out
Go,
of
go.
range.
Go get Francis then.
Go get him? What do you mean? No, he should run. Francis, what do you want to do?
I will run, but towards my companions.
Oh.
I will move 30 feet, and then I will use my Mantle of Inspiration, which is every creature that can see me within 60 feet, so not Trescott, but Cyrus, V, and Hugo will gain... It's been a while since I've used this, so what is it? You gain 5 temporary hit points, and you can immediately use your reaction to move.
Yes.
Okay. Can you use
Sorry,
your reaction to move?
No, sorry, it's 8 hit points actually now at 5th level.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, 8 temporary hit points.
I already used my
That's my
reaction.
bonus action, and
Cyrus, are you running down there?
I guess I will just then Eldritch Blast Haruman.
Sure.
So the first one's 23
That does hit.
for 10 force damage,
Okay.
and the second is a 24 for 3.
Damn. Nailing him.
Get some. And then that ends my turn.
Trescott.
That's Francis.
Yeah, as Francis.
And then Trescott will. I mean, he's too low to take an attack of opportunity. So I guess he will just attack with his longsword again. First one is a 9, and then a non-natural 20. That's
The
regular
20
damage.
will hit.
And then he will also Divine Smite, and I think he'll do it at level 2. So was it an extra D8? So John hasn't set it up to allow the extra one, so I'll just
Right.
quickly roll it. So 15 points of radiant damage.
23 total points of damage. Damn. All right.
But that ends Trescott's turn.
Cyrus.
I'm going to concentrate and utilize stillness of mind to end fear.
Okay.
You just do that?
Yeah, it does take my action.
But it's monk shit.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
So much
Every
sense.
mechanic in the game doesn't matter.
Yep.
Monks.
Monks. Falling doesn't matter. Fear doesn't matter.
Sorry, DM. You thought you had to play this
Projectiles
game?
doesn't matter.
You're playing in the monks game. That's what the M
Yeah,
in DM
that's-
stands for. The M stands for the monk.
All right, so that is your action. What else do you want to do here? You got plenty of movement remaining and things like that.
Yeah, I'm fairly certain that since I didn't attack, I can't use
Correct.
the bonus action.
Yes,
punchy
that is
punch.
predicated on you using your attack
Yeah.
action.
That means I am chilling.
Okay. All right. Lulu is hiding. Sturges are sleeping. Our Narsagon friend and his nightmare companion are going to use the hooves against V. 13,
Yep.
which will miss, just clatters on your shield here, and the Narsagon's going to make 3 Hellfire Lance attacks. 2 against Trescott, which is going to be a 13 and an 11, and a 25 against V.
It hits B.
For 14 piercing and 6 fire damage.
So
So
20.
almost minimum rolled the fire damage. Yep. And then you watch as there is a puff of smoke and a shimmer from the nightmare, and it disappears.
Bye-bye.
Oh. Okay.
V, what do you want to do?
Run away!
He's gonna use her magic missile to pop the last 3 that are up top sleeping.
Sure.
Pop, pop, pop. Where did he go? And that'll be her turn. She has no idea.
Who cares? Let's get out of here, man.
You go.
Cheese it. I will. So there's just a puff of smoke and this guy and his mount disappeared, right?
Yep.
Huh, interesting. Okay, so Yeah, honestly, I mean, I would probably just move down, really, and sort of regroup with Francis.
Okay.
Let's check how far that is. Or 60 feet. Yeah, whatever, that's fine. Yeah, I'd just move down to Francis, I guess. And, can I ready an action to shoot at him if he reappears?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll have my turn.
Barnabas yells out, "He's just on the ethereal plane! Watch out! He's still here somewhere!" Francis, what do you want to do?
But he's see-through? Is that what he said?
I don't know. He shouted that out like I have any idea what it means. I assume it means he's still there. He said watch out, so.
All right. I guess Francis would just prepare an action to fire 2 Eldritch Blasts at the Haruman guy when if he appears.
Okay.
And that would be it. Trescott. Oh, that's it. Job's done. Let's go, everyone. And
Good job, Trescott. Job well done.
He'll cast Cure Wounds on himself at level 2. Oh wait, he does. He
You can lay on hands, can't he?
Could do that
Oh
too.
yeah, he can. Sorry, yeah, that's probably better actually, because that's that is a lot of healing, and Trescott is very low. And how much has he got? So he can burn 34 of the 35 points to go back to full.
Okay.
So that's what I will do. So that's Trescott's action, and then Trescott will just start walking away.
All right,
Off I go then.
Cyrus.
Well, I don't have True Sight, so I am also going to take this time to heal myself. I'm going to utilize my Quickened Healing, so I can use 2 key points. Boop, boop. And roll a martial arts die, and I get that number plus my prof bone.
Okay.
So I get 7 HP back. Yeah. And that is an action. I do not have a bonus action. That said,
Are you
I'm
just
gonna
hanging out?
still, I'm gonna still like tell everyone that like, even though he's still like around here, we should probably like group up maybe and move towards the vehicles. So I'm gonna go down here. Well, I'm gonna be slightly away from them. I want to be grouped, but I don't want to be. I don't want to be
Sure.
super AOE prone.
Absolutely.
Like our
And-
personal space.
Yeah, and then I'll be chilling.
Lulu continues to nuzzle in Francis, hiding from everything around her. The Narsagon pops out of smoke behind Hugo
Nothing personal,
Jeez.
kid.
and is going to make 3
Going down there.
Hellfire Lance attacks. This will also proc Hugo's attack and Francis's 2 attacks.
What
The
do you wanna do
Hellfire
first,
Lance
Joe?
attacks are going to be a 12, a 29, and a 28. They all happen simultaneously. So, like,
Alright,
we keep
okay.
that in mind. So,
Okay.
Hugo, you have your action here as your reaction, right? Because you readied it?
Yes. Is that at disadvantage because he appeared
Absolutely.
within melee range?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Still a 25 to hit.
Nice.
And I
12
max
and
roll my
13.
damage.
The Eldritch Blast will kind of ricochet off of his armor here, but the rifle does find the mark for 24 total points of damage, which is big. That's a big hit. Unfortunately, it does
Yeah.
not proc the
The
sneak
joy of
attack,
D10s.
but there you are. The amount of damage dealt by the Hellfire Lance is 32 piercing and 17 fire damage.
I mean, I'm up. I'm not looking great, but I'm up.
My
Okay.
God, Hugo, I can see through you.
I've tried slimming down for the season.
I tried slimming down. And at the top of our turn order, let's take a quick break. And we'll get back to this because the Narsagon is still here and still messing stuff up, and it might
Wait,
take a
mid
while.
combat. This is unheard of. Joel.
Unheard
Yeah,
of!
Have we ever done this before? Are we allowed to do this?
All right, let's finish this needlessly brutal fight, shall we?
Let's.
Do that thing.
Yes. I look forward to dying.
All right. I look forward to death. V at the top of the turn order here. You watch as the Narsagon Haruman hops back in
there.
down in the south.
Yeah, so V is going to run. She's 35 movements, so there. So she's going to run over here. And she is still. Oops, sorry. And okay, so it's within 35 feet. That's all I wanted to know.
Okay.
She is going to and half as much. Okay. She is going to cast Shatter. So it'll hit both hit both of them, the horse and him.
Okay.
So that is a
Con save.
creature made of inorganic matter. Sorry, it's no, right? Is it?
No,
I don't know
it's-
if it's a soul within.
He
or
is
is
not
there
made
actually
of
a body?
inorganic matter. He just has a lot of armor.
Okay, so he just has a lot of armor. I was thinking, okay. So it's a Constitution saving throw. It's 3d8 thunder damage for both of them. It's level 2, so wow, really?
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
You note that the Narsagon seems pretty well insulated against magical types attacks.
Ah.
And will roll a 24 on his Constitution saving throw. The Nightmare, however, will suffer the full points of damage there, rolling a 5.
Okay. Well, I got a 9 total for thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that is halved, and I think it's halved down, right?
Yes.
Okay. So they will take 4. My lovely level 2 spell. Great. That'll be V's turn.
Okay. Hugo. The man's right next to you.
I'm gonna remove the flaming lance from my sternum and bonus action disengage. And I'm gonna go. Well, there's no point going down. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of move back up a little bit, I suppose. Sort of like to here, I guess. And then I will take a shot at him, I guess. I can't do much else. Non-advantage, that's a 27 to hit.
That'll do it.
14 points of damage.
Yeah, absolutely. As he takes another bit of damage here, and you note he is looking pretty injured. There's like holes in all of his armor. You can see this black blood pouring out of places.
I don't feel bad for him. Stop trying.
Okay.
I'll end my turn there. Yeah.
All right. Barnabas is just going to float down here and sit next to Trescott and go, well, hell of a day we're having, huh? And end his turn. Francis.
Okay, so I would like to use my Mantle of Majesty, which lets me bonus cast command. So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to target the Nightmare, if I can, Joel.
Okay.
So it's it would just be my spell save DC, which is 14.
They wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
I rolled
Well, I guess we're about to find out if nightmares speak common.
So
Does command say creature or like humanoid?
It's well, they have to understand the language you're speaking. So
Okay.
Hold on. So you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed in the saving throw or follow the command. The spell is notified the target is undead if it doesn't understand your language. I should have thought about that a bit more before I told the
do
horse
a
to
flip.
Well, I was gonna tell it to buck, like knock, like get the guy off your back.
Like your creativity.
Yeah. But I don't know if the Nightmare speaks common.
Bruh, dude, you can speak in combat. Ask me what it is in Infernal.
I mean, would you allow that, Joel, for us to be like, Cyrus, how do you say buck in Infernal?
Sure.
Great.
How do you say it in Infernal? We've also established that German is Infernal, so like, if you want to look that up.
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna look that up really quickly.
Yeah.
Bach.
Close. It was very good. So I say that then to the Nightmare.
Rolls a 10 on its wisdom save. So
so I guess we'll see what happens.
yeah, okay.
And then for my action, because that's just a bonus action, I will just let off 2 more Eldritch Blasts at the Narsagon.
You're probably the first person who's made a Narsagon roll animal handling before.
So 14 and 21.
The 21 will find the mark for 5 points of damage.
Nice, and then I'll scarp her back.
Okay.
So before I get yelled at by any Germans watching, apparently it's Bach N.
Bokken.
I gave the noun, not the verb. The verb is bokken.
So that ends Francis's turn. Prescott's gonna run forward, and he's not gonna dash. He will use his crossbow and fire 2 shots.
Okay.
The Narsagon 12 and 12.
Okay. Both of these will clatter off the armor.
And I guess that ends his turn.
Cyrus.
It's time to shoot my laser beam at the Narsagon.
Okay.
1 sec. I will use my inspiration. Is that a D8?
I believe so.
Yes.
19.
19 will just miss.
All right. Well then,
Oh, 19 misses?
Does.
Cool.
well, sorry, horse. I'm gonna use my extra attack and shoot the horse.
Okay.
Okay, jeez, took forever.
22
Oh,
hits
of course,
for
now I get
7.
22.
Hmm?
Oh,
As
crap.
the horse neighs in pain.
I'm sorry, horse. Then I'll use my good old-fashioned key point and shoot it twice.
Okay.
What? That's sorry.
That's
the-
not the
I
right
did word
roll.
radians. 26 and 9.
The 26 will hit again for 7 points of damage here.
I am well, yeah. Trescott and I have similar armor class. We're both fine. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling.
Okay. Lulu hangs out on Francis. The Narsagon. So the Nightmare bucks. The Narsagon will. See if he just maintains control.
Joel, I would love it if this thing bucked and he hit the spike right where the guys were like being held on that tree, like directly just.
Yeah.
That would be so fitting.
You are the one who is punished now.
Yeah, he's able to
Dream.
rather easily control the Nightmare, but the Nightmare doesn't get to move. Then going to conjure a flame from one of his hands and forces it into one of the larger wounds on his body. And you watch as each of the puncture holes in his armor and body begin to exude a flame. And then the flame fades and the holes are gone.
God, he's a holy paladin.
V, it's your turn.
Well, now he's an unholy paladin, but okay.
All right. Let's see.
Shut up now.
It's just. Oh no, she has enough time. Yeah, she's booking it. She has 35 speed. All right, we're going up. She is going to hit him double with the lightning launcher onto Narsagon this time. 21.
Okay, yep,
It's 10 damage.
yep,
And then another one. 22.
yep.
Another 9.
The 19 total.
Yes.
All right.
That was better. that was a little better. Yeah, she's just gonna hold there.
You go.
I am going to bonus action second wind myself, which is a 1d10 plus my fighter level, I think.
Yes.
Sorry, how many's
Yes.
Yeah, it's a 1d10. Yeah.
1d10 plus fighter.
So that is going to be 11 points of healing to myself, so I look slightly better. And then I guess I will, take a shot at the rider, try to redo some of that damage for a 25 to hit for another huge roll, 22 points of damage.
Jesus Christmas.
And sneak, right?
Oh, and see if he's
And
next
sneak.
to it, yeah.
God
Me, yeah.
damn.
29
Stop.
Boom.
You just healed all that
Thanks, Hugo.
damage.
I don't think I've rolled less than like a 6 on my d10
This
so
is
far.
so
This is great.
This is disgusting. I hate it
Just
here.
impale him.
I
Tish,
hacked
just
my
I
impale
hate
him.
it
turn,
here.
sorry.
You do not, Joel. You love us.
This is awful.
And that is the end of my turn, I think.
Barnabas will float over to Hugo and goes, "Hell of a day we're having, huh?
Wow, he's trying it again.
Let's try.
No one's laughed yet."
It is Barnabas.
You
You have
laughed it?
quite a loud voice, so I did hear it the first time, but I appreciate the effort.
Well, nobody laughed, so I thought maybe my joke went unheard. Anyways, Francis, it's your turn.
So Mantle of I did quite realize Mantle of Majesty. I maintain it for a minute, and I can continuously cast command.
What the fuck?
I just so I just had to maintain concentration on it.
Okay.
Or maintain concentration on the mantle. So I will once more try and get the nightmare to buck. So it's another wisdom save from it.
Okay. This time he rolls a nat 20 on a 21.
Son of a bitch. And then
That
I'll,
was so sincere.
I mean, you still have, like, it's still next turn, right? You could still do the thing.
yeah, so I mean, I will just Eldritch Blast again, the Narsagon 18 and 16.
Neither of which will find the mark as it blasts off the armor.
That ends Francis' turn.
Okay.
Prescott shall walk up. That's it, you fiend, you're dead. And he will.
You're in trouble now, buddy.
He will swing the longsword.
Yeah,
for
24 definitely hits.
Okay, so he's gonna divine smite again. So
Yeah.
13 slashing,
13.
and then I'm gonna do level 2 divine
Maxes.
smite again. So
Oh my goodness.
Wow, get effed.
20 plus a d8, 25
12.
total points of damage.
Cool. And then second attack.
That's just one
Is,
attack. What the fuck?
Sure, we
Leave
are
him
level
alone.
7. Level 7 characters.
Leave him
suck.
alone. What do you mean?
Leave the man
You
alone.
came it.
This is
you came in
Haruman
at
of
record
Haruman's Hill.
speed, 180 miles per hour. I tried to reason,
yeah.
did not want it. So
No, there's no reasoning with this guy, unfortunately. For 12 more, okay. Hate
Yeah.
that for us.
Well,
But yeah,
for us.
that ends Trescott's turn. Ooh, I warned you, Haruman, stay away.
you.
Holy,
Cyrus.
I got him good.
Your guys' rendition of John is great. I'm
It's
gonna,
accurate. It's what he
I wanna get in on this
Recording.
on this melee damage. Let's go ahead and try and hit him with my mace.
Wow, okay.
27, baby.
For 6, yep.
It's not a lot of damage, but that's fine.
You get
I'll hit him
4 attacks.
again.
I think you just, like, do your thing.
I don't get 4 attacks. What are you talking about?
If you flurry of blows, you have 4 attacks.
Oh, you're right. Well, I'm gonna
yeah.
hit him with my mace. 17. That's
17, unfortunately, will miss.
All right, I will use my key, and I will flurry of blows.
20 will hit. 22 will hit for 15. Oh, 16 more. God damn. Yeah. He's hurt. Like really hurt. The heal didn't last long. Just put it that way. At all.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Sick.
It's like multiple attacks. It's fine.
Sick. Yeah. He has multiple attacks. Fuck it. One of you is getting all of them. V is 1. Cyrus is 2. Trescott is 3.
Wow.
Trescott it is.
Wrath of the DM.
Oh, curse you, Haruman! I hate you.
The first roll is a 29.
Yeah, that hits.
The second is a 19. The third is a 23.
The 23 hits. The 19.
It'll
does
be
not.
31 piercing damage and 28 fire.
Trescott is down.
Oh.
Ew.
Okay.
Well, that's fitting, right? It's Trescott going down out of everyone.
And we
Always
watch,
goes down.
since the nightmare was able to make its save, disappears.
Oh, I didn't realize it was
It's
a
always
nightmare
on,
that was
but right
taking
before
that.
mine.
He's coming for me. He's
V.
100% coming for me. I'm trying to fuck with his horse.
I'm trying to fuck with his horse.
All right, V is going to use level 1 Cure Wounds on Trescott.
Yeah.
6
For
healing.
6, Trescott's back.
6.
Nice.
And then I think Lee's coming back. She's gonna go. She's gonna go hang out with Francis and protect Lulu. So she's gonna just be there, and that'll be her turn.
Okay.
Apparently, I do also have a wondrous appearance, by the way, while this man of inspiration is
You
running.
do.
What does
correct.
that?
Don't
What does
let
that
anyone tell
mean?
you otherwise.
What does that mean?
I just look wondrous, Joel. You just look at me and you're filled with wonder.
Wonder.
Yeah.
He looks like Ghost Rider.
Okay. Wondrous it is. Hugo.
He's buggered off. I really don't want to be standing on my own when he reappears.
You're not on your own. Barnabas is here.
Barnabas, I was rather assuming you'd follow me or fly off, you know, either or. Is
Oh,
good.
right. Okay.
I am going to. If I'm gonna go, I'm gonna. I'll just bonus action dash over here, and I will go like there, I guess. Yeah, I'll just ready my attack for if he appears again, and I can see him.
Got it.
that's
Barnabas goes, ah, yes, I will follow you. Hell of a day we're having, huh, Francis?
Ha 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 ha! She laughs this
Ah,
time.
finally! Someone got the joke.
Francis will prepare a reaction to fire Eldritch Blast.
You don't want to do the... Oh, the mantle's a bonus action.
I can't. Yeah, but I can't. No, yeah. So I wouldn't be able to do both, would I? I'd do
Correct.
one or the other.
You
And I
only
feel
do one
like
or the other.
The command is funny, but it's probably not going to be that useful.
Tell the fuck off.
So yeah, that's what Francis will do.
Fuck off is unfortunately 2 words, so he can't
Won't be hyphenated.
command.
Might not be in German.
Might not be in
I
German.
don't want him to.
I thought
also
Trescott was
wanna-
down.
Let's end him.
No, Trescott's got 6 HP, so Trescott will
Oh.
move closer, and then he will cast Cure Wounds at level 2 on himself.
Okay.
For 17 total.
Cyrus.
I will.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh,
will.
boy.
That was
pretty
German, I
impressive.
think.
I can just do that. There's not a limit to that. Oh, that's
I
cool.
can just
I mean,
do that.
I quickened healing. I can just do as much as long as I have key points left.
Correct.
It's cool. That's really cool.
It's,
that said-
yeah, it's excessive.
That's it. I'm just chilling. I guess I'll ready an action. Well, I think I will need to get closer to them just in case he appears, because I can only shoot things 30 feet. So I'll ready my action to shoot a singular radiant sunbolt once he appears. And I will aim it at the horse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we all know what's happening here, right?
Yeah, he's come back.
He's coming back. The Narsagon is going to appear over on this
Oh.
side.
There he is. It's always fun where he's gonna be.
Yeah, where is he gonna show up? And yeah,
Please
he's
fuck
gonna
off.
make 3 attacks here. Oh god. 2 are against Hugo, and 1 against Francis.
But I get to shoot him at the same time, right?
You do
At
get to shoot him at exactly the
Also
same
get-
time.
I also get to shoot him.
You get to shoot it, right? So it's at
21.
disadvantage for you,
21, look at that.
Francis, as well.
18 and an 8.
So you only get
Cyrus,
the
right?
one shot. You don't get 2. You
Oh,
only get 1.
okay.
Because it's utilizing your reaction. The 21 does hit. The Eldritch Blast at an 18 does unfortunately miss. The 24 Radiant Sunbolt does hit. I believe that is just within your... It's like 30, right? Yeah, just within
Yeah.
range.
Does the
At the
sneak
horse.
attack?
Yes, at the horse.
No, that's when I do it on
Oh, is it-
my turn, I think.
So
I don't know.
I think it does say an attack action on your turn. Because you've utilized your sneak attack and you have to wait for your...
It's also I don't have a. I don't.
I
Oh
don't
wait,
remember.
hang on.
Actually, I don't remember. That is a good
It's
point.
once per turn, so. Actually, yeah, because it's not my turn. It's not once per round, so it does do it.
Once per turn. Deal an extra d6.
Yeah, I think it's correct.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right.
Because you didn't use it
extra
already,
4.
right?
Well,
So, like, if you had
Well,
used it
wouldn't-
on your
No,
turn...
because that would be once per round. This is a different turn. Rounds and turns are delineated, right, in syntax. So
Semantics.
From someone who writes card text for a living, I'm pretty sure it can be used multiple times.
See, I thought it was once per your turn.
No, it's just once per turn. So
That's
it says in the
fucky.
rules.
Yeah. Okay.
That feels like a oversight.
card
but
That's
that
kind
is
of
how it
fucky,
reads.
but yeah, that is how it reads. Okay, so he will take 26 points of damage. The horse will take 10. And he looks really fucked up. I rolled 3 25s in a row. So it will be 17
shit.
piercing and 29 fire damage against Hugo.
I'm a bit down. Yep, that'll do it.
Francis, it is 17 piercing damage and 20 fire damage for the one attack.
Okay. So I also have to do a concentration check.
Correct. The total amount here is 37, so you have to beat the half of that, which I believe is 18.
This is going to be pretty difficult.
That is a really high con. Yeah.
What
A
did I
lot of
do?
times cons. Nice, nat 20.
Ah.
The horse takes 10 damage. Let me take that into account. Yeah, the nightmare looks pretty beat up as well, and the Narsagon looks incredibly injured. B.
She would run up to it and see Hugo down, just like, how dare you, and then just attack him. 12, that won't do it.
Nope, unfortunately not.
20
20 will find the mark
for 11.
for 11 points
End
of
of-
damage.
Get him. She just punches him.
You just punch him. That's it? That's what you do? You punch. That's how you kill this guy? You just punch him.
Oh, is it ended?
That's it. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay,
he had
cool,
like
yeah.
5 HP left. That gun
Oh, okay,
is
so no,
stupid.
She was like, how dare
It is.
you? And she just like goes up and just like, has the electricity coming off and just like punches him. And I imagine like the head just kind of like spins.
Spins until he is
Yeah.
consumed in a flash of fire, him and his nightmare both, and they disappear.
Oh, and the horse. I wanted the horse, Joel. I was gonna take it.
I understand that.
I want more riding things.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not how you get a nightmare.
Trescott will move over to Hugo and expend his 1 remaining point of lay on hands.
Hooray!
The emergency
I'm
point.
alive,
Hell yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel like they
emergency
need
point.
to rename this hill now.
Do you want to be Cyrus Hill?
No.
You don't want this
We could name it
blood-covered
Melancholy Hill.
blood-covered hill.
I love that song. Okay, so we got him off the tree. And everyone else is also not suffering.
I think we're all suffering, but in our own private ways.
I think I just suffered very publicly, to be honest. Just casually coughing up some blood. Don't worry about it. No big deal.
Perhaps we should return to the vehicles before we recuperate.
Yeah,
That's
if there's
probably a good idea to get off this incredibly visible hill, yes.
there's probably more of those bugs too. That wasp almost took Lulu away. Gotta be more careful. And then, so I guess, yeah, they would walk back.
Okay. Lulu, as you're walking back. Sorry I caused all this trouble, guys. I didn't think they'd try and take me, and I got the place wrong, but I think I know where we should go. There's 2 places, that I think are important. A place where demons manifest, and another where demons are destroyed.
Well, that sounds like a demon zapper.
I think so.
Lulu, I don't mean to cast aspersions on the veracity of your ideas, but given what's just happened, would you like some time to think about it?
Maybe, yeah. My memories were a little hazier than I thought they were. I thought I remembered everything. And, well, I guess I was wrong.
That's okay, Lulu. We all make mistakes. And V looks out to the window where the body is now, I guess, gone in dust, a big dust hill. We're all tired and we could use a long rest. So take as long as you need to think about things.
I've actually prepared something to assist with our rest beyond just my usual musical talents. A spell I've learned, which allows us to have somewhere of a more habitable environment whilst we're down here. And July will cast Leoman's tiny hut.
Nice.
You cast it inside the.
Well, no, I assume we.
Well, hang on. I think it actually works. How large is Leoman's?
It's 10-foot radius, a mobile dome.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, Demon Grinder is a little bit larger than that. So you would have to be outside of your war machine. But yes, you could cast Leoman's tiny hut.
Oh, okay, so we can rest here. I think it should be fine. I can seal it shut so no one can get into this demon grinder. Should be fine. What's inside of this thing? That's awesome.
I don't know. I think it's just it's just like a perfect sphere.
So-
I wanted to have a
makes-
big thing of pillows. It's a massive pillow fort. Everyone
Okay.
can just sit there.
It's a pillow fort now.
Thank you.
It's an immobile dome of force that is a single color. So what color is it, Francis?
I guess whichever color closely matches the ground, like a
dusty
burnt
red?
brown,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside. Creatures inside can move through it freely. Francis cannot leave the dome, otherwise it will dissipate. Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome, but other projectiles can if they were inside when they were, when the spell was cast. You can command the interior to become dimly lit or dark. The dome is opaque from the outside of any color you choose, but you can see directly out of it as if it were a clear window.
Yeah, but
Pretty
one way
handy.
mirror.
It's always a comfortable temperature, which is very interesting here. And I think because this kind of breaks some of the rules of Avernus.
It's chilly comparison.
No, I think yeah, it definitely will feel chilly in comparison. But I think there's like magic can get kind of weird in
Yeah.
Avernus, and there is a nice little rule that I want to utilize here. Oh, here we go.
Joel looks too
Okay.
happy for this.
No.
This is how he gets his revenge.
I know.
No.
The temperature is just too hot.
I want Francis to roll me an insight check.
Oh, okay. 4.
Okay. Never mind.
Oh,
You don't notice anything immediately on the spell cast, but you do note that the interior of your dome occasionally has these faces kind of floating about the interior of it in masks of horror and pain.
Joel can't give us one nice
No.
thing.
Nice and hell don't exactly go together, so.
Just escape.
Just ignore the screaming faces that appear from time to time.
I thought they were part of the decor.
Well, I can at least, watch to make sure that nothing, because I can see out this. This is awesome that I can see directly to the vehicles.
Mhm.
I'll just keep an eye on them, make sure no one goes and touches them while everyone rests. Maybe Barnabas and Lulu, you want to keep me company? You don't need to sleep, right?
Barnabas is like, no, never! We can chat all night if you want. Lulu definitely sleeps. I think I'm gonna try and make myself dream to figure out where we should go. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Great.
You know,
Gonna nap.
I didn't I didn't realize until Yander was talking about it slowly being dragged down, but if Elturel goes into the river Styx, everyone that we saved up there that's hiding in Hellhall is going to be turned into those screaming souls that we pulled out from the river. I think we're on a little bit more of a time limit than I thought we were.
Yes.
We'll find it. I know Lulu can do this.
Push it down.
Every
Push it down.
got this.
Push it down.
So I think we're taking a rest unless anyone.
Sure. If you would like to take a long rest, go ahead and do so.
We would like to try to.
Very much so.
I don't think anything comes to bother you here. The protector of Haruman's Hill, Haruman himself, has been dealt with for the time being. The Sturges themselves fly off to search for other food now that their infinite food source has been taken from them. And the singular hell wasp probably leads you to believe that there are more of them somewhere, but none have made themselves visible at this present time.
I really didn't like that wasp.
Yes, well, hell wasps are a bit of a beast. They can get, they can bug you quite a lot. Right, anyways, they're actually rather intelligent. Native to the Nine Hells, thick protective carapace, thin metallic wings, strong legs with sword-like talons. No wonder that Lulu didn't get shredded. And its stinger can inject a chemical mixture similar to alchemist fire inside its victims. There's also a paralytic enzyme that renders the victim helpless. So, yes.
Yeah, this place is not like my home.
Oh, I would hope not. Place is terrible.
Yeah, it really is.
We should, though, be on the lookout for more of those hell wasps. Wherever there's one, there's a hive.
Well, hopefully we'll just be able to leave this hall and not come back. I hope all of those souls on the trees rest in peace. Not screaming any longer.
He does what amounts to a Barnabas shrug, which is really just a bobbing of the head.
Just
I'm sure it's better than here.
Barnabas, thank you for joining us. You've at least been able to be a little bit of a bright light in this.
Considering I am on fire, it would hard to be not so bright.
That was my attempt at a joke, and
Oh!
gotta work on those.
Good joke. Well done.
Thank you, Barnabas.
Yes. I appreciate you laughing at my joke previously as well. It was seemed to have fallen on deaf ears. Ungrateful.
Let them sleep, Barnabas. They need it.
Oh, right. Mortals in their sleep. I remember when I used to sleep. I think. Isn't it weird how you just, like, become unconscious for a time and then you feel rested? What a strange thing. I suppose
Never
you've never
done
had to
that.
deal with that, no?
No.
How
Not
do
sure
you
if Barnabas
function?
or Q. Jeez.
How do you function?
Just, I have these blueprints that my dad created and helped work on me with, and, says I have a soul. That's what he said before he passed.
Do you think he
Bells
took a
and
soul
whistles.
from something and then put it inside you?
No, he said that one just was put in when the magic was activated. He doesn't know where it came from.
Hmm.
And that's me.
Souls come from somewhere. Right, well,
If he saved me from this, this place, if this is where I was, I'm very grateful because I do not remember.
you seem far too good-hearted to have ever been here. Unless your soul is really trying to make up for some past misdoings.
Food for thought.
You don't eat, though. Neither do I.
Oh. Okay. Well,
Right, sleep. Got it. I'll dim myself. And his green flame kind of,
He's got a dimmer switch.
yeah, kind of pulls in on itself as he floats in the corner. He occasionally tries to talk to one of the screaming faces that are floating about on the inside of the force wall. Oh, hello there. You know my cousin.
Oh, I'm so glad I got Barnabas.
I thought you're just gonna add more people. Unfortunately,
I'm
Yander
going to
went
assemble
into...
an army. It's going to
Yeah.
be great.
Cool.
Yeah. So otherwise, the rest goes without
Morning.
any issue. Morning. It's never dark in Avernus. So fortunately, with the dome, you can actually dim the light inside for the first time of you being here. Which is kind of nice for those of you that are, just regular human folk. You wake up the next day, dispelling the dome, and can go about figuring out what to do. Lulu, her eyes look sunken, a bit haggard. Does not seem that she slept very well.
Anything to report, Lulu? Any dreams? Or...
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I've absolutely got it figured out. I think what I was saying, 2 places where demons manifest and demons are destroyed. We need to pick one. And then we go to that.
When you say destroyed, how and or why?
The vision I remember is, lightning bolts streaking from the sky and tearing apart
Oh my God,
demons.
it's the Zapper.
I personally would suggest going to the place where they're destroyed and not created, as I feel like we would be safer.
That does seem to make sense.
Yeah, I think that the where they're destroyed would make more sense, especially if we show up with the demon grinder.
Oh yeah.
We were out on the field doing job, and now we're there.
Well, as much as I'm excited to go to the Demon Zapper, obviously I am, we do have to consider that this may... Now, we've already interacted with some devils, correct? We've also interacted with some demons, or at least I have, with my friend Vrock. However, the reality is, this may look to one side as though we are choosing the other. Should we utilize whatever we find there, correct? Like, if we go and we find the Demon Zapper, and we start zapping all the demons and having a wonderful time, that will ingratiate us with devils, but it may attract the ire of demons.
Well, so if we went to the place that they're created, wouldn't that be the same thing where we're helping them create their army or help them?
Well, but then we're helping demons,
The
which may attract the
devils.
ire of devils.
Well, I was
I thought
merely
both of them are-
suggesting that we go to the Demon Destruction one, because if we go to the one where the demons are created, then there would be demons there. And if we go to the one with there's destruction, hopefully there aren't any demons there. And
Well, but we
don't
have met non-hostile of both sides. All I'm saying is we may end up associating with one of these sides through where we travel, and that may attract the ire of the others. Because I believe it's where demons are created or destroyed, right?
Mhm.
So
Yes.
One of those great for devils. One of those very bad for devils. Now, if we're seen where demons are created, and we're not, wreaking havoc and murdering people, as we are somewhat wanton to do, it may be seen as us associating with them. So all I'm saying is this may actually have deeper implications than we initially thought about.
Well, I can't understand demons, but I can understand devils. So
That's a good starting point.
Generally speaking, I would prefer to side.
I mean, we're kind of neutral. Like, we have the demon grinder and the devil's ride, right? So we kind of have both of their vehicles.
I think they may be sort of more fun names,
Oh, are they?
Yes, I'm not sure the Devil's Ride actually, offers a lift to any devils it passes. But I mean, yes, I'm all for Demon Zapper, primarily because it's called the Demon Zapper on the map, and that sounds incredible. Do we have any specifics about this place where demons are created, Lulu?
Which one's closer?
Let's see. Oh, let's see.
Which one's closer? That's a very convenient way of approaching this. I like that.
So you are currently at Harmon's Hill.
Okay.
You can't really see anything on the landscape beyond your real immediate area. You're not up high or anything like that. The Lulu thinks for a bit. I think it's probably there are these trees. Well, they're tree-like. At the shore of some of that black demon ichor. It's so large, it's like a lake. And demons come out of it. He seems to be having trouble figuring out what more than just this tree and this lake of black demon ichor is.
Barnabas, do you know anywhere about?
Well, I suppose it's probably the place called the spawning trees. That would make sense. Tends to
right.
spawn demons.
All the way back there.
Do you know if it's a particularly, would they be instantaneously hostile? Or?
Never been. Haven't really found out. Demons being demons, they're not like devils. You can't really make deals with them that end up anywhere near benefiting you. You just have to trap them. Much like that bell that Francis has. Yeah, don't worry, I can feel him in there. A little bit terrifying that you have that on you.
Well, I don't know what else to do with it, really. I don't want to just leave it around where he might escape and then.
He's nice. He's useful.
He's not nice.
He's very, very nice.
He's violent and ferocious, and the only thing keeping him in check is the commands instilled in the bell. If he got out of the spell, he would probably come for us first, as soon as we've been told, we commanded him.
No, he just wanted to help, remember?
I think he'd be rather pissed at that little otter fella that put him in there in the first place.
Yeah, he seemed fine. He wanted to hang out, and you said
well,
go back in.
Shall we just let him out then? Shall we just? You're free to
you
go.
You can ask him.
No,
I'm not doing that.
We're not doing that. That's a horrible idea.
I think we should just go to the Demon Zapper. I think it was a place that piqued Hugo's interest, and I don't know. It just, if we can make deals with devils more so than demons, it's probably the most practical thing to do, I guess.
All right, but we're not zapping Rock the Vrock. He's a cool guy. The rest of them, zap to the extreme.
If it's okay with the group, I would rather go to the spawning trees now, because if we go back to the demon zapper, we're gonna have to go back over the lake and probably make another deal. And he was really interested in my assistance.
But V is better the devil, you know. Did you like that one, Barnabas?
That was pretty good. That was enjoyable.
Well, look, I mean, I'm up for either, really.
Well, since we're gonna already have to go over the river anyway, to get back. I would rather go it over one time. So if we go to the spawning trees and it's not actually there, then we can at least traverse the River Styx instead of doing it twice.
True.
3 times.
And look, we can go to the spawning trees, and if the demons are, unagreeable, we'll say, then we just go to the demon zapper and zap them all. So.
Yeah, it'll be nice to see how more El Terrell is pulled down as well if we're there.
That's a good point. We will be closer to El Terrell should anything happen.
Well, assuming, of course, that the landscape hasn't changed too much.
Assuming.
Well, maybe the map will let us know if it has.
Should
Fortunately, the
nickname
map doesn't shift. It just talks to you occasionally.
Make a right at the sundered chains.
You have
Travel
reached
for an
eternal
uncalculable
damnation.
amount.
Yeah. Take a
Your
left
damnation is
turn
on the left.
in error.
Okay, well, I mean, look, maybe we just have to put it down to a party vote. It seems like
I mean, I really don't. I don't feel strongly one way or the other. If anyone else really wants to go to the Demon Zapper, then we can go there. But it seems like V thinks the spawning tree is a good idea. So
sure, I'm happy to support V.
preferred the zapper, but the insight of crossing the river makes me agree
It's a
with
very good point. Yes.
Yes.
It's just I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to go down in that collecting souls thing again.
Well, looking at the map, if you look at Haruman's Hill, if we get enough speed up and we just hit Haruman's Hill
We
right
just
at the
jump.
end, we can probably jump the river. We'll try that on the way
If we
back.
had gotten the horse, we could have.
The horse can fly, so that is its own
Been
thing.
better. Yeah. Francis,
Okay,
next
well, I
time
think
command you to
spawning
stay.
trees it is, right?
Yeah.
I
Spawning
suppose if you
tree.
get
It
a
is.
move on.
let's mount up.
Mount up! You realize that as you've arrived here, the soul forges or soul furnaces of each of your respective machines has run dry.
Ah, crap.
I have 3 in my possession again. Because I won the soul sucking battle.
Well,
Here.
pop them in, I suppose.
Yeah, so I think Trescott had 1. I have 3. Does anyone else have any?
I do not have any.
I do not.
Okay. So I'll put 1 and then Trescott can put another 1 so that Trescott doesn't have to deal with this burden any longer.
Okay.
Okay. The screams of the damned bound the coins roar as your engines roar to life. The souls
Oh, I
are
hate doing
consumed.
that. Okay. Francis, can you do one more thing before we leave? For me?
Sure.
Lulu, you didn't sleep well. You seem really tired. Would it be okay if Francis were to put you to sleep for a bit?
Wait, what? What do you mean?
You seem that you're really tired. You didn't sleep well.
Strangely enough, I seem to have some understanding of how the sleep spell works, and it only lasts for a minute. As nice as it
Oh.
would be to only have a minute
Oh,
of
they-
sleep, it would just be a minute.
That's fair.
Perhaps Lulu, you could just try having a nap instead,
Yeah,
rather
and
than
as we-
relying on magic.
As we drive, you can...
I will try and keep a smooth ride on the vehicle.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I'll just take a little nap. Let me know if you need anything. And yeah. And you note that she settles down and attempts to sleep.
She needs it. Let's see. Okay.
Okay. Oh, goodness gracious.
I assume it's just an uneventful journey, Joel.
Oh,
Nothing bad happened.
absolutely,
Easy.
totally uneventful. As
10-minute jaunt.
Yeah, just 10 minutes and not, a multiple day journey. Partially consisting of certain events happening on the way there. I would like, for those that are not navigating, for those that are navigating, I need a survival check. And, because I had forgotten to do this previously, I need a 2d4 roll for whoever is leading.
So I assume Cyrus is leading in the Devil's Ride.
The Devil's Ride.
Yeah, with
And
Barnabas.
I am driving the Demon Grinder.
You
So I
don't.
got
Yeah,
9.
you don't need to necessarily do the
but-
survival check because he's doing the leading. As long as you are following him, you're good.
All right. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Um,
That's fine.
but you are operating the machine, which is like it takes your. This is what you do while you're doing the thing. Is that you're driving the machine. For the rest of you, roll me perception checks.
An 11.
10.
Nice.
1 second. Let me get
Okay.
Trescott.
Nice.
5 for Trescott.
Lulu's asleep, and then there's Barnabas, I guess. Who's with Cyrus?
As you are traveling somewhat southwards, we'll go ahead and we'll get a little line going as we go down Haruman's Hill and past all the trees and stuff, and like somewhere out in this direction,
Beautiful.
out
lovely.
this way, you see something floating. It's strapped down by chains, and it's golden? It's hard to tell what it is, but you seem to, some of you, I'll say with just Hugo, you see some things flittering about, flying about this floating object.
So what exactly does the object look like?
It is kind of oblong in shape from this distance. Hard to get a lot of the details, but it is gold, and you can see those those black iron chains that a lot of things have here in Avernus, holding it down to the surface. And you can see some things flying about it.
I mean, I would certainly point it out to the others, and I'll say, perhaps we should investigate what this is. Seeing something so, I don't know, resplendent and gold seems awfully out of place here, really.
It does, but do we have the time to make a detour?
I mean, if it's something that can help us, I'd argue we should probably make time.
I guess we can at least take a look.
Well, if you relate to Cyrus, I will just follow him.
Does someone cast the message cantrip or something at Cyrus?
Yeah, I mean, I can
Yeah,
telepathically
you can
say it to him
telepathy.
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, if it seems like that.
Yeah, so
Oh,
you
wait,
kind of
so-
look off to your left,
Yeah.
Cyrus, as you're going south, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay. I can see it there against the haze of Avernus.
And I'm able to respond
Yes,
to
telepathically.
Hugo?
You are now telepathically connected
you
to him
can,
for
yeah, you can.
Okay.
3 hours or some shit.
Okay.
I'll roll the die. Hang on. There is technically a time limit on it. 1 hour.
1
There
hour.
you go.
Okay. I mean, I could just be like, all right, I'll scout ahead and essentially go faster, and I can come back, or we could all just go. I guess it kind of just depends.
I think you scouting ahead is probably a good idea.
I'm speedy.
So why not?
Yeah. So Barnabas and I'll vroom vroom.
Sure. You vroom vroom in that direction. Who has the map?
I assume that they have the map. I just have Barnabas.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good. As you approach the structure floating in the air, you note that it is golden or somewhat amber, and there are holes riddled in it,
Jeez.
and hell wasps are flying about it and crawling on its surface. As you get closer, you can see the carcasses of something riddling the exterior of this hive. you can see bits of feathered wings sticking out at odd ends, and humanoid bodies torn in half. But they seem to be moving? This gigantic sack of wet, papery material floats high above the surface of hell, and angelic figures with feathery wings stick to its surface like flies in amber, their bodies struggling futilely underneath layers of gunk. Iron chains at the bottom of the structure tether it to the hellish landscape.
Without getting too close, can I tell the rough number of hell wasps?
Roll me a perception check.
Let's see here. I got a 7.
See 3 or 4 right now, but you can't see the entire structure, and there could be more inside.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and head back now.
Mm-hmm.
And I will relay.
What's the move
What I
speed of
saw.
your vehicle?
Ah, crud. That would be 120 feet.
Good. You note that as you turn around, that some of the hell wasps had made, like, they recognize that you're here, or there's something here, and they have turned to investigate. Fortunately, you outpace them rather quickly,
Awesome.
and as you exit the, like, threatened area of their hive, they will realize that they can't keep up and turn around and go back.
They drop aggro and return to the patrol.
They drop back.
Indeed, they drop aggro, go home.
Cool.
Back to the spawn point. So, you are
Yeah,
able to
I'll-
return to range of your companions.
I'll just be like, so it's not gold. It's hell honey from hell wasps who have tormented angels stuck to it. I only saw like 4, but I didn't get close enough to see how many wasps there actually were.
Tormented angels.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like they were struggling against the hell honey.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting. Okay. What do we do?
I mean, a big part of me really does want to help the angels because, you know,
Yes, I understand that.
Angels.
They may also be friends, associates of Zariel. I don't know.
the other
Maybe
part of me.
Lulu. I mean, Lulu might like to help them too.
Yeah. I mean, the hell wasp didn't seem to have much in terms of survivability. It's just getting through that armor is annoying.
Well, what if we just... We have the harpoons on... Well, actually, sorry, I'm not... I
Oh
can't
yeah,
talk
yeah.
to
It's
it.
like no, it's they're mind linked. We don't know anything yet.
Hmm.
Kind of just trundling along.
Perhaps. Well, I'll discuss it with the others, and should we decide what to do?
Yeah, let's. I'll just be like, yeah, I'll take it to a bit of a snail's pace.
Yeah,
So we're still
I'll
kind of
explain
going-
the situation to the others and just say, what do you think we do? Do you think we step in? Or Lulu, I know you may feel strongly about this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we really have fucking broken Lulu, haven't we? Like,
If there's people there to help, we should try and help them. And she looks like kind of plaintively over to V.
Lulu, I want to help everyone, but I learned we can't always save everyone. Not here. Not in this plane.
But we should try, right? We should try. And if they're angels, and they're trapped there, being tortured.
I think we should help, but we have the vehicles. We can drive around. There's the harpoons on top. We could probably kill the wasps before they get close.
If everyone decides to help them, I of course will help. I
I think it might be good for everyone's morale, let's say, if we do manage to do something good.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna rescue them, Lulu.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we should do that. How do we prepare?
Well, I think you should stay in the vehicle because that thing was able to scoop you easily.
No, I'm ready. I'm ready now. I can help. I can help.
If you know that they're coming, it'll be more difficult if someone has to try to rescue you.
He looks at you rather seriously. I can do this.
Okay. Barnabas knew a lot about the Hell Wasps. I think we should talk to him to see if maybe we can find a weak point.
Barnabas out of the Devil's Ride. Yes, I know so much about the Hell Wasps, but I am currently strapped to the front of a motorcycle.
We should pull over.
All right.
Okay, so you kind of pull over close enough to the wasp's nest to, you know, at least be able to observe it, but far enough away that the wasps haven't made their move against you in any way.
Mm-hmm.
The map speaks up. Fallen angels are meat for hell wasps. Steer clear, lest you nourish their young with your flesh.
Oh God,
This
I hate
map
this
is
place.
fucking ridiculous.
And I think that's where we end our episode. Right outside the Hell Wasp nest, deciding how to assault the keep. Or something along those lines. So, another wonderful day here in Avernus.
It
Wonderful
just
day.
just gets better and better.
I do what I can.
Every day is a new delight.
Every day is a new delight. was
Each
fun.
day gets redder.
It is so easy for you guys to kill Narsagon now. I have to consider that for next time.
Plus two.
Well, no, I just-
Two.
No,
It
it's
just
fine.
happened to be that like we killed everything around at the same time. So like
Yeah.
it was the
Uh-huh.
only
Oh, I understand. But like the
Well,
first time you met one,
I mean, there's 5
it was a much
player
closer.
characters, right?
It was a much closer fight. But that was also 2 levels ago.
Mhm.
There's
So,
5 player characters as well, and I think everything is baseline for 4, isn't it?
yes, it is.
So yeah.
Also, Joel, we obviously are very powerful characters, but we're also all very smart. So
Oh,
And
yes.
the last time was also a lot closer because half of us wanted to run and half of us wanted
It was
to
a
fight him,
it was a
and then
little
also all of us got
split.
frightened.
It was a little split.
And there was a lot of cover behind the weird broken down building.
I'm saying.
Just saying.
There's growth here, is what I'm trying to say. You beat a Narsagon and its mount. And the last Narsagon that you had fought was technically at half health. So you did good.
Or like
Did
nerds
good.
are gone.
Nerds. Got him.
Got
So
'em.
next time, we will see what we do about the Hell Wasp nest and make our way to the spawning trees.
just make a Narsagon nest.
I can do that. Spawning
Wouldn't that be
winged
fun?
Narsagons? Imagine.
180
We will do
feet
that.
movement as well.
Yes,
like,
180
we can't
feet
outrun
winged
them.
Narsagon.
He just went through like and hits us one and then
Yeah, it
just
just-
flies off.
I'll give them all flyby. And so they can just literally fly past you and hit you for 3 attacks
Strafe
before
us.
just leaving. Yeah, let's do that. This was fun. This game's a lot of fun. Hopefully
it
it's not
is.
too horribly depressing being in hell.
No,
It's
it's
fine.
great.
Real
It's
life's
just-
worse.
It's super creepy.
life's-
and I
Real
won't
life
pay
is
for it.
worse.
Real life's worse. So for all of us here, thanks for watching. And hopefully John's back next time.
Yep.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.